Preparing a lot, 12 years in the making, so a huge amount of infrastructural changes throughout the country. So we've added 100 plus hotels to make sure we've got plenty of hotels for the spectators, but also brand new metro system to be able to people can move seamlessly around the country as well. And of course not just that, but also new shopping malls, new restaurants, new attractions. So there's going to be plenty of things for the spectators to see and do when they're in Qatar. I think really exciting World Cup for a number of reasons. Obviously the first World Cup that's ever been hosted in the Middle East. So the opportunity for people to come and have a better understanding and to feel the warmth and the understanding of the culture and the history of the destination. So I think that's exciting. There's been a huge amount of work to make sure we're ready. That feels like the whole country is going to be almost a fan zone. From the moment they obviously arrive on Qatar Airways, the official airline, obviously award-winning airline, into Hamad International Airport. It's all logoed up, and then all the activations throughout the country where people can go and enjoy and watch the matches if they're not actually at the stadiums for the particular games. Our campaigns will start in earnest again soon. We'll have a second iteration of our global campaign, which is a Feel More campaign. So it's about what can you expect to experience, and what's the essence of Qatar? What's the immerse yourself in the destination? What makes Qatar perhaps a different destination than everywhere else? So I think we're trying to tell that through our Feel More campaign. And we've also got another fun campaign running throughout the World Cup using Pirlo, the famous Italian footballer, because of course Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup. So we're using Pirlo as a very much no football, no worries, and it's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek fun campaign with great little clips where, for example, he's stepping off a coach as if it looks like he's going to a football match, or his team's going there, or he's playing in a match, and then he actually gets off the coach with a load of other tourists and goes to the museum. So our campaigns both running, so we'll start, the Pirlo campaign is going to start now, and then we'll have that, the Feel More campaign will start running a little bit later as well. But because the whole idea is that we know so many eyeballs are going to be on the World Cup, but of course they're going to be very focused on the football, on these beautiful pitches and these exciting games, but we want to make sure that people are getting to think about all the other things, or showcase all the other things that people can see and do. So we'll be doing a lot of TV, digital, print, out of home, billboards in the UK is one of our very key markets for that. I think that's great for the trade as well, because obviously if we're doing that to get into the consumer space, we're hoping obviously that's going to generate inquiries, and then we'll also do a lot of work with the trade on making sure we can try and convert that with the likes of our Qatar Specialist program, and obviously the campaigns that we're doing with our key tour operators. I think one of the key things to mention is the ease of being able to do a lot of things in everything's accessible. It's that nothing's too far. There's not vast distances you have to travel. For me, a lot of desert experiences that you can do. You can go out and do the sand skiing, paragliding, quad biking, all the fun stuff you can do out in the desert. The dune bashing with the 4x4s, desert camps that you can go and enjoy. So I think, and of course, seeing the sights and seeing the inland sea actually out in the desert, one of our unique things in Qatar. Then of course you've got all the cultural experiences that you can do as well with the Museum of Islamic Art, with the National Museum, and then of course the working souk, the Souk Waqif as well. So plus lots of other art galleries throughout Qatar. But then of course vibrant dining scene as well. Fantastic choice of resorts, from sort of local boutique properties in the souks right up to these 5-star, these big resorts with all the facilities with kids clubs and beachfront and spas, and choice of restaurants as well. We've basically put a huge investment into building our own platform. We've worked with a training specialist company, a technology company, to build our own proprietary system, which we've rolled out. So it's some really in-depth content. We have 10 different modules. There's about 3.5 hours in total of modules that people can do, and the whole idea is that once they complete a module, they get their medals as they go along, and of course when they complete the whole thing, they get a certification, but more importantly they become part of our travel agency community. we've been very clear about our goals. So we want to move. We had 2.1 million visitors in 2019, but we want to move to 6 or 7 million visitors by 2030. UK is a very important market for us. It's in our top 3 markets for in 2019, and I think it's a perfect time, obviously, to build on the momentum of the World Cup. So we want to work as closely as we can with the travel trade and support them as much as we can.